Real Polack, do 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 do. Real Polack, do 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 do. Real Polack, do 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 do. Real Polack, yeah.
Hey, you got the Real Polack here. This video, I'm going to show everybody what's involved with green stick fishing, and I'm in freshwater, so I'm just going to go through the setup.
What is a horseshoe? What does a horseshoe do? Are there any horse socks?
What is a green stick? Why do you use a green stick? How do you set up a green stick? Watch and learn.
So here's the green stick in the folded down position for me to clear bridges, because I am 32 feet from the top, so let's say we'll call it 8 feet above the water line with the green stick. So to clear bridges, we made a contraption to fold it down. So here's the platform I made. I didn't make it. I had someone make for the green stick here. So we got, you can see right there how it's laid down. This is all stainless steel. And I got a couple pins here that are able to fold this up and down. This is pretty beefy, 1/2-inch aluminum, welded and braced on the inside. So it's not that heavy. And then once it's in, pin slide over, and we're good to go. All right, so you gotta support this green stick. So this 4-foot tube of stainless steel, welded on a bunch of eyelets onto there. We got 4 chains going down the cleats on the boat, so we can adjust the tension. Turnbuckles on every one. Yeah. So when you're driving, you want to have as much tension on that line as possible, not when you're fishing. We have it hooked to the cleat on the side of the boat right there. That flag, it's good to have. It lets other people know that you got a long line out, that you're green sticking, so no one runs over your shit. All right, this is called a bird. It's pretty much a dredge. I would say that's 3.5 feet long. Kind of looks like a dolphin. It's got these aluminum dredges on it. It's got some lead underneath to keep it balanced. On the front here, I have a swivel that I hook my main line to. Behind the bird, I forget what number polyball this is, or plastic ball, and I forget what number polyball this is, but that drags behind the bird, gives it a little more commotion and keeps it running true. All right, so we got the Bandit reel here, 1,000-pound test line that's able to do 275 pounds of drag. It's the Brute 3. 50 amp circuit feeds it. No, I think it's 60 amps. See a pretty good size cable there. So hook that straight to the bird. Here's my Breakaway. Right now, just for these purposes, it's 200-pound test line. Just to make it break a little easier, I tied a knot in there too. For yellowfin tuna, you're good with 200-pound Breakaway. For bluefin, you want to go 300-pound Breakaway. I'll show you how that goes. So it's kind of hard to see with the sun, but this is the bird in the water with the poly ball, 2 balls behind it. 2 balls! You can see how that's digging in that bird. So we got a nice clutch drag system in here. Gosh. Yeah, crank that bitch just a little bit. We're gonna start letting out line. Okay, so we got the first dropper line here. I would say we're about 60 feet. Yeah, about 60 feet from the buoy there. This is gonna be the shortest dropper. So what we're doing is we're color coding. I learned it from Archie Jost. We're color coding. We're gonna put blue, orange, pink, purple, black tape on here. I got 5 droppers for bluefin. And then we're gonna wrap the tape on there so we know how match the colors up if we have to reset real quick. Getting ready for the first dropper. Got about 2 feet, and you can see the blue tape. It matches up to the blue tape on the on your main line, so you don't get confused and put the wrong one. I never ever put the wrong one on. And just on to the next one. Pink to pink. 1 in the pink, 2 in the stink.
Why? I don't know, some hard black stick. Something really hard.
So I switched a couple things up. I used to have this clasp right here. I used to hook to the main line and that would slide up. But you run the risk, it slides up so vigorously that it'll break hands. So another tip from Archie is I went with some chafe tubing here, and that's gonna slide up the main line. And here's the breakaway system. It's the most important. If you don't do this right, you're gonna break your green stick. So, like I said, 200-pound mono. I tied a knot in there just for, you know, shits and giggles. For bluefin, we're doing 300-pound test. And then once you get that on, you can just start letting it out. And if you can see that breakaway system up there, how that's going to work. And now we're starting to load up on the green stick, the pressure on the green stick. You want to let out enough line, so this is going to be slack, your main line. We're almost there. Almost there. So when you start marking fish, or if you're bored, you always want to be jigging this, because right now you can see them squid. I'll probably not see the squid, they're way back there. But when you jig the line, you make them more active. I have to adjust every one of these because these squid should not be in the water. When it's sitting, when I'm not jigging, they should be about 6 inches out of the water.
That time it came right back where it was supposed to, shot directly down.
Thanks for watching the green stick video. Those last minute was just the green stick releasing and what happens with that. I'm deciding I'm switching back to a metal clasp. It's going to slide up that line a lot more consistent. I mean, if my crew breaks their hands and fingers, I don't give a shit about them. So yeah, green stick is a nice setup. A lot of guys are steering clear of it just because of the cost of it, but I think it's a good weapon to have in the arsenal. And keep catching them tuna.